Monsters University. What? They made a prequel to Monsters Inc.? Did anybody even ask for that? I didn't. Okay, Pixar. You know, I've got to say that Pixar has, you know, been a huge part of my life growing up. Like I said in my Brave review, Toy Story 2 was the first feature film I ever saw in a theater, and, you know, I've enjoyed most of their films that I've seen. I've seen all of their films except Cars 2. I kind of avoided that one because it didn't look very good to me, and let's be honest, the reviews weren't very flattering. And yeah, Brave was their last one, and I just, it was alright, I guess. It didn't really do much for me. But Monsters University is awesome. Monsters University is awesome. Surprising. I was like, yeah, I don't know, I kind of want to see more original stuff from Pixar, even though I really liked what they did in terms of sequels for the Toy Story movies. Like, those are some of the best sequels. Like, a great trilogy, consistently good, if not each movie getting better than the last. You know, there's progression there. And Monsters University feels very different from Monsters Inc. Kind of unlike the Toy Story movies, because the Toy Story movies share a lot of the same themes, and you know what I mean. Monsters University, very different in terms of themes, and really, I mean, besides Mike and Sully, most of the characters in this movie are like brand new. There's a few characters from the first movie, Monsters Inc., that we do get to see in this one, but they have smaller roles this time around. Okay, so let's see what else I've got to say here. It's from Mike's point of view, Mike Wazowski's, which, for those of you who haven't seen Monsters Inc., John Goodman's character is Sully, and Mike Wazowski is voiced by Billy Crystal. And unlike the first one, which I feel like was more from Sully's point of view, this one feels like it's more Mike's story. And while the movie is a little cliche, you know, it's kind of like, you know, there's some like montage sequences and, you know, just the like young kids in school kind of things. Like, I've seen these tropes before, so they're a little cliche, but the story is well done. You know, the voice acting, good. You know, it's enjoyable. There's fun characters, so you know, it's not like it's talking down to kids or anything. So that's good. And I noticed some voice actors that I like. Nathan Fillion popped up in this one as like a mean monster. I was like, oh, okay. And Alfred Molina, Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man 2. That was pretty cool. He did not voice like a more than four-limbed creature. No, he had 4 limbs. He looked like a dinosaur. Anyway, the director, Dan Scanlon, I think, this was his first big movie. He did a mockumentary called Tracy, which I actually watched on YouTube. It's actually pretty funny. But yeah, I think you can watch the whole thing on YouTube still, and on Vimeo is another website you can watch it. So he's a funny guy. He knows comedy. He gets it. And so I thought he fit this movie. Pete Docter directed the first one. He's just a producer on this one. I'm sure he was paying attention to what they were doing. But Dan Scanlon did a really good job with this one. Easter eggs. Pixar is known for their Easter eggs throughout all of their films. Honestly, when I watched the movie, I didn't really notice them because I was so entrenched in what was going on. But apparently there are a few Easter eggs, including the Luxo Jr. ball as a drawing in one scene, the A113 thing, and the Pizza Planet truck, which apparently isn't in Incredibles. But it's in this movie. Anyway, yeah. So overall, I'd say it's probably like a 4.5 out of 5. 9 out of 10, 4.5 eyeballs out of 9 out of 10. Hopefully my next review will be Pacific Rim, which looks pretty awesome. Bye. Stop filming.